Well, good morning. This nice and chilly, rainy, cloudy Friday morning. It's still a great day, though, right? You know why it's a great day? Because you're here, I'm here, we've got the breath of life, and it's a great day. We are celebrating a time of year that comes every year without fail, and it's the holiday season. And it starts kind of with some people started in October, but we started with the holiday that's celebrated around the nation with Thanksgiving. And it typically ends after the new year. But I always say, and it's become kind of cliche ish, that every day is Thanksgiving Day. Do we celebrate with the big 20-pound turkey and the dressing and all of the other compliments that come along with it? Not always. But every day that you have a meal on your table, it's a day of Thanksgiving. Every day that you have a roof over your head, it's a day of Thanksgiving. Every day that you have clothes to put on, it's a day of Thanksgiving. And so I'm grateful. I love the song that comes with this holiday season. And so many people have sang it. Brian McKnight, Bing Crosby, so many other ones. I know you all know what I'm getting ready to say. The song that says, "It's the most wonderful time of the year." And I wish I could sing because I would sing it for you. But because that's not my ministry gift, I won't, I dare not bore you with my voice. But it's the most wonderful time of the year because it's a time where we are setting goals for next year. It's a time where we're evaluating those things that we've done well this year, and then evaluating those things that may not have gone as planned, some of the goals that we may not have reached this year. And so I love this time of the year because it comes with the excitement of starting something afresh and anew. But guess what? Every day that you wake up is a fresh and new opportunity. I know I keep going back and forth because I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for this day, but that's really not what I came on to talk about today. I came to talk about leadership. So my business, Dr. Ruby E. Powell and Associates, my tagline is that I empower leadership in life and business. And what does that really mean? Because we are all leaders of some type. No matter what you do as a career, no matter what your position is in your household, we all have the responsibility of leading. But leadership is nothing without serving. There's a saying that you can give without loving, but you can't love without giving. And giving of yourself is the most valuable gift that you can give. Yes, we can go into the store and we can spend hundreds and hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of dollars on gifts that don't really satisfy. Nothing is worse than us giving a gift that a person can't use. But the gift of service is one that everyone can use. And so, how do we serve? How do we give? Maya Angelou coined a phrase, and she said, "People don't care how much you know if they don't know how much you care." And so, for a long time, even after I earned my doctorate degree, I struggled with people calling me Dr. Ruby or Dr. Powell. I struggled. And um, the reason why I struggled is because I didn't want people to think that my heart had changed and who I was had changed. Yes, it was a status that I achieved. And I'm so grateful for those of you all that came along on that journey with me. And I want you to know that, yes, I do have education, I do have experience, and I do have expertise in the areas that I promote. However, my heart is always in serving, it's always in giving. So, how do we serve? How do we give? You can't serve and be of service to someone without having joy. Now, things go on in all of our lives. We have issues, we have circumstances, we have troubles, we have challenges, however you want to coin it or however you want to um, phrase it. But joy is a decision that you make. And people, you hear people say, oh, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. But what I have found out is that happy comes as the result of happenings. When things are not happening the way we want them to happen, I'm sorry, guys, I got a little glare on my glasses. When things are not happening the way we want them to happen, it can affect our happiness. But joy is a decision that you make that you will have regardless of what's going on around you. It's not affected by circumstances, it's not affected by finances, it's not affected by anything that's going on around you because it's a heart matter. And then compassion. How do you serve with compassion? Well, compassion is doing something for another person, not considering yourselves. I have had my biggest moments of serving someone else when I had a need my own self. And it brought me so much joy to be able to bring a smile to someone else's face, despite the need that I had, because I always knew that my needs would be taken care of because of that joy, because I am a woman of faith and God always takes care of my need. And then love. How do we serve without the spirit of love? Sometimes people who need our help present themselves in ways that we don't always understand, or if I can be honest, in ways that we don't always like. The smelly person without a home on the street. They're smelly because they don't have that bathroom and that shower and that sink and those tiles and that nice body wash that you may have. So, how do we serve them? We talk to them. We find out what their need is. We find out what their story is. I love to hear the stories of people who may go without, or those people who may have at one time had something, but now they don't. I love to hear those stories. And I love to know, how can I help you? How can I serve you? What is your greatest need? This is why this is the most wonderful time of the year, because giving and serving is the highlight of this season. However, I want this season of serving to continue throughout the year. That's the reason why, in addition to Dr. Ruby E. Powell and Associates, which is a coaching, counseling, and consulting firm, I offer services through my nonprofit organization, which is Oasis Empowerment Zone. I know that there are people out there that can benefit from who I am and from my expertise and from my experience, but they may not have the checkbook that someone that's in corporate America may have that can pay my rates. And so I don't say that to toot my horn. I say that so humbly. It is my desire that us as leaders, and again, as I said earlier, Dr. Ruby E. Powell and Associates empower leadership in life and business. How can you lead without serving? I teach a series, or I teach a workshop on leadership. Are you a leader, or are you a boss, or are you a manager? And they all come with different attributes. I choose to be a leader because guess what? I choose to set the standard. I choose to be on the front line. I choose to put on the armor that I need to put on, and I choose to go to the front of the line. I don't ask anyone else to do something that I'm not willing to do myself. Even when I worked in corporate or when I worked at a state agency, my staff would always say, "Why are you doing that?" I said, "Because I have to roll up my six sleeves and be the example." That's what a leader does. A leader shows the example. Yes, we do orchestrate, we do assign, we do delegate, but we also set the example. We roll up our sleeves when things get muddy, when things get dirty, and we show the people that we serve with that we're part of a team, we're part of a partnership. And so, what does that look like? Being willing to serve means that you have to be patient because not everybody is us. As much as we would like it, everybody is not us. Does that mean we're perfect? Absolutely not. But what it does mean is that we are willing to listen, we're willing to hear others' opinions, we're willing to allow them to share in the planning and the process of whatever it is that we're doing. But we have to be patient because I know sometimes we listen to respond. We don't listen to have others to have others respond to us. And that's important. The second thing that I've already mentioned is that we have to be compassionate. Um, we Many of us have been in a situation before where we've needed something. Some of us are in situations now where we need something. And so when we're serving others, we have to serve with a heart of compassion because it could be us or it is us, and it's okay. So serve with a heart of compassion. Treat that person the way you would want to be treated. You don't know another person's journey until you've walked in their shoes, until you put on shoes that would, I'll say, until you put on shoes that are too small for you. Because when you put on shoes that are too small for you, AKA need, it hurts. And then the last thing is be pleasant. Nothing is worse than serving someone with an attitude because then you're not serving. It becomes a duty and not a service. I think about the times when we have to, let me digress. I used to operate a call center and I would tell my staff every morning in our morning roundups, be the person that you want to, uh, how did I say it? Be the person that you want to answer that phone. In other words, when you're calling someplace, you want that person to take care of your need. And if you have a pressing need, you want that person to serve you with kindness, with gentleness. You want that person to be helpful and you want them to be pleasant. Nothing is worse than getting a person on the phone who's having a bad day, um, and they're showing you that they're having a bad day, and they're giving you all that came with their bad day. Let's not be that person. Let's be the leaders that serve with gladness. Let's be the leaders that serve with patience. Let's be the leaders that serves with compassion. And let's be that pleasant leader. Remember, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I'm Dr. Ruby E. Powell. I'm accepting appointments for the new year. My calendar is booked already for December, but I am accepting appointments for the new year. If you have some goals that you would like to set and you don't know how to implement those goals, I am offering you a free 30-minute consultation. Now, I know everybody offers that, but I'm not a high pressure salesperson. If I can help you, I can help you. If I can't help you, I know a ton of other coaches that I'm more than willing to refer you to because there is enough help out there for everybody. But I want to be that servant leader who tells you you can do this. I'm a certified empowerment coach. I am a counselor. I do have a master's degree in counseling, and I'm a consultant. And so, as my coach said to me, every coach needs a coach, got right, right? As my coach said to me one time, you have 3 E's. You have experience, you have education, and you have expertise. And I'm willing to share all that I know and all that I have with you. So if you are setting goals for 2023 and you're not quite sure how to execute those goals, hit drrubyepowell.com. Nope, that's not my website. www.rubyepowell.com. I'm so glad it's going across the bottom of the screen because I mess that up every week, don't I? Hit me up. Schedule your free 30-minute consultation. I do have appointments available for consultations. And so please, if you feel the need, hit me up. www.rubyepowell.com. I don't have an engineer today, so I don't have all of those nice, beautiful graphics and all of that other stuff. But until 2 weeks from now, love and blessings to you, and I hope to see you very soon. Love and blessings.